Yo guys, Zeke Zodius here, bringing you guys another questions and answers vlog. This will be the second one I've done, and I have all the questions saved on my phone. This should be called Ask Will, I think, hashtag Ask Will, because that's what I used on Twitter. And let's get this started. First question by @codboy1020. He asked, who'd you first subscribe to on YouTube? I'm not completely sure because I used to watch YouTube without having an account, so I didn't really subscribe to anyone. I just watched their videos. But I think the first person I actually subscribed to might have been Syndicate, but I'm not too sure about that. There were a bunch of people I used to watch, but now I only really have time to watch one person. That person just so happens to be Syndicate. Kelsey the Unicorn asked, would you rather fart rainbows or poop glitter? And I'm not too sure about that. Probably the farting rainbows one would be better, because pooping glitters doesn't seem right. Lighthouse XO asked, who is your all-time favorite YouTuber? Syndicate's my all-time favorite YouTuber. Nadeshot's up there, but I've been watching Syndicate a lot longer. I actually found out about Nadeshot through Syndicate, so he's still my favorite YouTuber, and that's pretty much it. Baby Doggy 123 asked, how old are you? I'm 15. If you guys remember, if you guys have been here that long, I turned 15 on January 7th when Seth, Abner, Optic Scumpy, and Nadeshot were having the falling out, and I did a video on that on my birthday. Lighthouse XO asked another question, do you like cheese? And yes, I do. I like cheddar cheese, and I like to eat the blocks of it. It's kind of weird, but... Nightshade God asked, do you prefer a gourmet steak or KFC and purple Kool-Aid for dinner? And at first I took this as racist because black people are stereotypically known to like KFC and purple Kool-Aid, but I'd probably rather have a gourmet steak. I'd rather take a burger, but a steak will do. Legion1591 asked, should esports have gone to gamers? What games are you excited about, and what do you want your channel to have that's unique? I don't know for sure what you mean by should esports have gone to gamers, because I'm not clear on what do you mean what should have gone to gamers. I'm really excited for the Watch Dogs. That's probably my most anticipated game because it just looks sick, and I've been waiting for it to come out since last year in October, whenever it was supposed to come out. But then all that other extra stuff happened, and it pushed the release date back extremely far. But hopefully with all the extra time that they had, they make the graphics and everything else a lot better, and just make it an awesome game. JMO887 asked, who inspired you to start YouTube? I'm not sure if I talked about this in the last one, but Syndicate inspired me to start YouTube because he's the first YouTuber I ever watched, and I used to enjoy watching his when he was a lot smaller at 10,000 subscribers, and I just enjoyed it and how he got to make a living off playing video games, and that's what I want to do. B Gordish asked, do you play Growtopia? And I'm not too sure what that is, but if you guys know what that is, can you comment it below? I'll look it up on Steam or something to figure it out, but I'm not too sure on what that is. Nightshade God asks, oh no, never mind, that was him replying. Darkstep24 asked, what made you start doing videos for YouTube and stay motivated? I was just motivated by the fact that I want to entertain people with video games and commentary and just being funny and allowing people to have an overall good time, and to show to people that if you put your mind to do something, that you can do that no matter what anybody tells you. Just do it and put your full effort into it, and it'll get done. Techo HDS, any paranormal experiences? No. And I'm glad for that fact, because ghosts scare me, and I want nothing to do with them after watching all those ghost movies, Paranormal Activity and all that stuff. I just want nothing to do with it. I don't even watch those movies anymore. They bother me too much. Legion1591 had a very good question here. He asked me, Xbox lost the contract for all early DLC for COD and PlayStation. Has it now, he thinks. Would you buy a new console for this reason? Before I would have said yes, but now, considering I don't really play COD very much anymore, it doesn't really matter to me. Maybe if it was another game that I really enjoyed, like GTA or something, then the answer would be different. But for COD, it really doesn't matter to me at this point in time. But that's kind of funny that Xbox lost the contract. A lot of people have been speculating that MLG was going to change from Xbox One to PlayStation 4 also, because that has better graphics and all that stuff, but I'm not too sure of that, and I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. If you could turn back time and redo something you did, would you, and what would it be? This was asked by KL Craigs with 2 G's 14. Not really, because everything happens for a reason, and everything that happened in the past forms you to be who you are today. So I personally wouldn't change that, because depending on if one thing would have changed, I may not be here doing YouTube or anything. So I don't really want to change anything or talk about it, because everything happens for a reason. But thank you guys for asking all these questions. I think we got like 13 or 14, which is more than what I expected. I expected like 8 or 9. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like rating, a thumbs up below, comment with some constructive criticism, share with all your friends, tell them all about this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much, and peace out.